These are all the bombs the United States dropped on Laos, or Lao, during the Vietnam War. If you don't know your history, you might be wondering why they were dropping it on a country they weren't fighting a war in. Well, the North Vietnamese were bringing in soldiers as well as equipment through the Ho Chi Minh Trail through Laos and Cambodia, bringing it into South Vietnam. The United States didn't want to officially invade either one of these countries, and so they were instead bombing them. On top of that, they were doing things like Operation Prairie Fire, using Mac V Sog, which was black ops that they were dropping into Laos and Cambodia as well as Vietnam. Super intense. They would helicopter or parachute with 1 or 2 Americans and then South Vietnamese troops. They would bring them behind enemy lines trying to find the South Vietnamese, which were largely taking over Laos at the time. They would send in the coordinates and send in bombing runs. There's a lot of good books about this now. I first heard about it on a Jocko podcast many years ago, and some of those stories about Mac V Sog are insane. One of the saddest parts of the Ho Chi Minh Trail and the bombing of Laos is the Plain of Jars, which I've talked about before. That video actually bombed. I believe it's a World UNESCO Heritage Site now, but there's a bunch of really interesting archaeological sites there.